What's going on? I'm JJ Watt. You're watching the JR Sports Brief.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JR. You are checking out the Sport Brief. I'm back. I've been hibernating. Look at me. I really have been hibernating. I've been waiting on this moment for the NFL to be back, for the NBA to be back. And I came back from Brazil, but now it's time for the NFL and NBA. And we're going to start off with the top 6 NBA teams for this upcoming season. Make sure you hit me up on Snapchat. I respond. I answer every single thing I get on Snapchat. Instagram, if you want to be a creep and you want to know where I'm at an exact moment, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. Get the JR Sport Brief CBS podcast. And without further ado, I'm giving you all my top 6 NBA teams for this upcoming season. It's in no order. I know I'm going to have a weirdo out there, one or two, who go, well, how did you rank this team number 1? It's not a rankings. I'm just spitting them out at the top of my head. And we're starting off with the San Antonio Spurs. Listen, 5 NBA titles in the last, 16, 17 years? And there's one constant in the situation. His name is Greg Popovich. Tim Duncan is done. We all know he's retired. He's probably walking around on the island somewhere with an ugly shirt, but they still have Kawhi Leonard, who's probably the best two-way player in the NBA right now. LaMarcus Aldridge should feel a little bit more comfortable playing on the Spurs. You still have Pau Gasol, who is replacing Tim Duncan, and you also pick up David Lee, who's trying to let everybody know, hey, hi, I still play in the NBA. Manu Ginobili is old. Tony Parker is old. Let's see if they can stick it out. Let's move on to the next team. We're talking about the Boston Celtics. They've picked up Al Horford, and he's not a superstar. But if there's anything that he's going to deliver to the Celtics, professionalism, consistency. He's going to look good in green. He looks extremely threatening right there in that Celtics outfit. And you still have Isaiah Thomas, who's going to light it up and will probably go to the All-Star game. You still have Jay Crowder. They are a decent bunch. They're probably going to finish number 2 or number 3 in the Eastern Conference. The Boston Celtics, one of the top teams in the NBA. Moving on down the list, they picked up Kevin Durant. I don't know what the hell else I could say besides if you're playing with them on a video game, you're a jerk. You don't deserve to have friends. Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Andre Iguodala, they have a super team. It's ridiculous. There's nothing else for me to say. They won 73 games last year. They're going to have plenty of time to rest, just blowing everybody out. Let's see if they go back to the finals. Let's see if they gel. It may not happen right away, but they are a super destroyer. They are an all-star team. That is your Golden State Warriors. And leave Kevin Durant alone. Kevin Durant is a great guy. Let him live his life. I ain't mad at him. And we're going to stay on the West Coast for this next team. We're talking about the Los Angeles Clippers. They still have Blake Griffin. They still have Chris Paul. They're basically returning the same team. Paul Pierce is back for one more season before he decides to retire. They still have DeAndre Jordan, Jamal Crawford. It just depends on whether or not they stay healthy. Blake Griffin, don't go around punching your best friends in the back of the head. And Chris Paul, stay healthy. They still have an ability to go to the NBA playoffs and make some noise. I'll never forget a few years ago, they surprised the San Antonio Spurs and kicked them right the hell on out of the playoffs. Let's see what Doc Rivers does. Blake Griffin has the opportunity or the option to be a free agent after the end of the season. Let's see how things roll. I think he's motivated to go out there and make some moves. None of these guys are getting any younger. Moving on down the list, it's the Toronto Raptors. They were the second best team last year behind the Cleveland Cavaliers when it came down to the Eastern Conference. It's the same exact team. They have Jared Sullinger there. Bismack Biyombo is gone. Let's see what the hell the Toronto Raptors can do. Can they replicate their situation? Because I think there's some other teams in the Eastern Conference that may be clawing to take that spot away from the Toronto Raptors. And last but not least, it's the defending NBA champions. There's not much I can say here. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Any team that has LeBron James out there is going to do great. Hopefully, J.R. Smith has found a shirt by the time the season starts, and hopefully he will have signed his contract by the time the Cleveland Cavaliers get their season rolling. That's my top 6 list of NBA teams for the year 2016, 2017. Let's see how the season rolls. We got a whole bunch of honorable mentions. People are going to ask me about these teams. The Pacers. I think the Pacers will be dope. They picked up Thaddeus Young from Brooklyn. We all know Paul George is going to be an MVP candidate for the upcoming season. They're a great situation. Miles Turner, going into his second year, he's going to be awesome as well. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook is going to have that team on his back. How far can he carry them? The Portland Trailblazers, they're always neglected. They almost have the same team as last year. They picked up Evan Turner. Let's see if they can actually turn heads this year. The Chicago Bulls, nobody on that team can shoot, okay? And these guys are a little bit older too. Dwayne Wade shot like 15% from three last season. You have the Atlanta Hawks. You have the New York Knicks. Who would you put on your top 6 list? It's JR. You're checking out the Sport Brief. Add me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.